Well, hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. People have been asking about the Tower Hobbies Uproar V2 that we started building quite a ways back, a while ago. How do you say that? I got to learn how to speak and write again. Anywho, the Tower Hobbies Uproar version 2, we started building it on the channel. We were putting a receiver in. We were going to do a maiden flight. It was kind of a build along, and then life happened, and it got put on hold. And then I just got really turned off because of the limited amount of room for the electronics. The setup for the battery and the speed control, I just didn't like it. It didn't have any room, and I was going to have to put the speed control like mounted on the side right here, or there's a little kind of a cheap bubble canopy. I was going to put the speed control under that. We were going to have to get really creative. I already have the wires to the motor on the outside. Let me get you zoomed in there. So the wires for the motor already have to stay on the outside, because if you run them inside, which you can see, that's a little cutout that they had for you to follow along with your Dremel tool. If you run the wires inside, then there's just no room inside this battery compartment for your battery and speed control and all that. It's just a poor idea for an electric airplane. Let me show you here a little bit better. All right, so inside the battery compartment, you can see the Velcro straps here and the little battery tray. If you run the wires inside, then they would come out. There's that hole right there. Then you'd have to put the speed control and the battery. It's just tight. And then I did a quick CG, and it was already really nose heavy to begin with, and I said, okay, the heck with making this thing electric. This plane was intended to be a glow engine plane. And then they just kind of rewrote the instruction manual and tossed in a makeshift battery tray and a couple other little changes and said, hey, it's electric or glow. Well, my friend Steve sent me a couple glow engines a while back, and one of them is a 40 size K&B engine, and that's what we're going to put on it. It might be a little on the underpower side if you're wanting to do extreme aerobatics or 3D maneuvers, but just to fly it, this size engine will do just fine. K&B 40. And there's the muffler. And then in the kit, because this plane was intended for a glow engine from the very get-go of its life, comes with the engine mounts, comes with the fuel tank, and then in the assortment of hardware that the plane comes with, here's the little servo tray that will operate the throttle. So I'll mount this inside the plane and mount a servo in it, and it'll run a linkage rod back and forth to operate the carburetor on the glow engine. It comes with a few other things for glow. Obviously the fuel tank, and then here's the stopper. There's a clunk in here somewhere. There's the clunk, and the fuel line and stuff is other places. It came with linkage rods and servo savers and all kinds of stuff for intended to be a glow engine. So we have everything to make it glow. And that's what I've decided to do. So I'm going to rip out the electric motor, and I think right where the holes are for the X plate for the brushless motor, I might get lucky enough and be able to mount the engine mounts on there. If not, I'll make some new holes. If I feel like the firewall is weak, I'll reinforce it. I'll do whatever it takes, and then I don't have to worry about crowding the this battery compartment, because now it will be a fuel tank compartment. Let me show you how the fuel tank, how there's plenty of room in there for it. Done. So stay tuned to see the Glow 40 size engine go on the Uproar 2. So that's the plan with the Uproar. People have been asking, and now you know. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Just letting you know about the Uproar. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend, and until next time, you'll see me here. Subscribe if you haven't. It's the best way to support what I do. Thank you, guys. Adios. If you want to win a jet like this, all you have to do is subscribe. Click the like button and leave a comment. And then ring the bell so you don't miss my next video. At 1,000 subscribers, we gave this jet away. At 5,000, we're going to give another one. I don't know what it is yet. We'll see when that time comes. So hey, subscribe, guys. Happy flying.